Hello guys, and welcome to your quick pick a card reading. I hope you guys are all doing well, and really quickly I wanted to take a moment to say thank you guys for all of your support, for all of your likes, for all of your subscribes to my channel. Today I am doing a video on what's coming into your life, what is the energy that's entering into your life for July, what possible obstacles are there for you, and what's your advice to conquer and overcome these obstacles that may arise. Okay, so you're going to choose between number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Number 1 being this little statue here. It does have a selenite wand wrapped with copper wire and rose quartz crystals that are tiny and tumbled on top of this little Buddha head. I did make this myself. So that's number 1. Option number 2 is going to be this little Buddha head garden with titanium quartz cluster, stick quartz points, and blue calcite crystals. There's one on the back as well. So this is option number 2. I love creating stuff like this. And then number 3, we've got this little crystal garden Buddha head here. So if you guys know, my friend did gift me with one of these dragon little eggs. They're called dragon eggs. They're geodes, and you break them yourself. And on the inside, there's this beautiful druzy center there. So I used that. I used a large chunk of that. Again, matchstick quartz points and a bunch of tiny little pyrite crystals, which I love, also known as fool's gold. This is option number 3. Option number 4 is going to be the amethyst druzy crystal garden here with little matchstick quartz points as well, and 2 little titanium aura sphere. All right, so the timestamps will be down below in the description box. And just a heads up, I did post recently a few videos on my other YouTube channel, Christy Vlogs. So go check it out. One of them was on the completion process and how you can find that completion within yourself, and why so many of us are walking around feeling unfulfilled, empty, and seem to feel like we're looking for something that we can't find. And so a lot of people are walking around feeling incomplete. So that video is just aimed to help you guys find your completion. Okay, so again, check out my other YouTube channel for that. There's a link down below in the description box. Anyway, so I will see you guys at your selection. So if you chose option number 1, this crystal garden here, Buddha head crystal garden, let's see what your energy overall is. Oh wow, and this card is actually flipped over, so that's your card here. Number 14, also number 5. So let's clarify this. So you guys have, again, the Yule card here. So with the Yule card, you have this card here clarifying it, and it is from the very intuitive deck, and this card as well. So right away, I feel like you guys may be tested. Your faith may be tested. Your vibrational state of being may be tested. And it's almost like I feel like you're going to overcome it though. I feel like that is the challenge. So that's the energy coming in, is a challenge. The energy coming in is your faith being challenged. Your vibrational, your high vibrational state of being tested. And I'm hearing just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So Dory, I feel like this is part of your transformational process. And again, I feel like you guys will be transmuting any negative energy. And what will help you is to be centered, to be grounded, and just keep moving. Don't get stuck in any loops. Don't get stuck in any negative thinking patterns. Don't get stuck in any negative emotional patterns. Don't get stuck in any low vibrations you may find yourself in. Just keep moving. So I do feel like what's coming for you is, I feel like some negativity may be thrown at you. But again, I feel like as long as you keep moving and not let it, get to you emotionally and mentally, and you stay centered and grounded, that you're going to be fine. You're going to transmute this energy, and you're very protected. First of all, you are very protected. But just know, if you guys do find yourself tested or feel like you're in, maybe some of you it's not tested by other people. I am feeling that most of you, it is being tested by other people. But some of you, I do feel that you're going to just, for some reason feel depressed, or just, negative energies, negative feelings, negative emotions that may come up to the surface. So it's almost like a lot of you guys have been doing clearing work, but things are coming. I'm hearing resurfacing. Things are resurfacing in order for you to make sure, it's almost like, in a way, testing you, like, hey, like, have you learned the lessons? Are you able to stay grounded and centered and, deflect these energies, or transmute them would be better. So that's the energy I'm seeing here, is actually you being tested, spiritually tested. Let's see if there's, let's see what your block is, even though I feel like that kind of is your block. Or let's just see. I guess it's not really your block. That's just energy you're going to be experiencing. So what is your block? Any possible challenges, if at all? If not, then that'd be even better. But let's find out. I don't see any challenges. Right away, you've got the Star and the Three of Wands here. And if there are any challenges at all. So, there might be a minor challenge, okay? The minor challenge might be getting back up. It's that same energy, like that same message. If you guys are feeling attacked, if you're feeling, just overwhelmed, or just kind of in a dark place, or attacked by people in dark places, you might be surrounded by other people who aren't as like high frequency as you and affected by their energy. Your only block here I see is, possibly losing faith, or possibly just, I'm seeing like, Rocky, like it's hard to get back up, but he's going to get back up. So overall, you are going to get back up. You are going to shine. You are going to heal, and you are going to hang on to your hope and faith that things will get better. I see you being optimistic about your future. So I feel that overall, you guys are going to conquer any challenges, any road bumps, any, tests that may come up here, any negative influences. I do see that it might hurt you at first for some of you. I feel like some of you, you're going to be like so grounded and so centered that it's just going to literally just fly right past you, flow right past you. And those of you who are like not even going to be affected by any like negative attack or negative energy, those of you are very high vibing, and you are focused on your positive now, your positive eternal present moments, and you're also focused on your goals. You're focused on just a very positive mindset here. I feel like you guys just have a very positive mindset here. For those of you that will be affected to whatever degree from these negative energies or tests, that might shake you here. Those of you, hang on to your faith, because it's hanging on to your faith and hanging on to as much positivity within yourself as you can. That's going to get you out of that lower frequency energy. That's going to get you out of that trap, you may say. We'll call. Okay? All right. I want to pull one last little message here. Whatever you need to hear. What's this message for you? Let's find out. What is it that you need to hear right now? Just overall. What do you need to hear? Wow. So you've got confusion. And I want to read this one for you out of the book. And it says, this is from the Magdalene Oracle, by the way. It says, conflicting thoughts regarding a major decision are causing you to feel confused. You may be feeling as if you don't know which way to turn at the moment. You feel unable to choose between that which you truly would love and that which you think you must do. At the heart of this issue lies a deep-seated sense of obligation to others. You're afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another by choosing what you love. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a few steps back. Don't place extra pressure on yourself by thinking that you must decide right now. Give yourself time. If possible, take a short break away from it all. Bring some peace and quiet into your life, and over the coming days will be clearer. Your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. Others will understand in time. Okay, so this just confirms that there's some sort of like test here. Like, I feel like you guys might be just, taken aback a little bit. And for some of you, it's quite literally by a decision, from being taken aback, from some sort of major decision you might have to make here. And I feel like whatever energies these are that are arising for you will kind of force you to look within the depth of your shadow a little bit more. And I know I hear you guys in the back saying, more shadow work? But in order to find your clarity again, first of all, rise above the fearful thoughts. And when the confusion sets in, just walk away from it. When you're confused about something, beating your head against this confusion will not make the confusion go away. So you are being advised to step away and not force yourself to make a decision right then and there if you're not certain on which path to take. For some of you, either way, I do feel like no matter what you decide, you're going to decide the right thing, because you've got the Star and the Three of Wands. So your decision is ultimately going to lead you to a rebirthing energy, to a bright future here. For some of you, it's not necessarily a decision. For some of you, I'm feeling that, again, there's like external influences that may be affecting you, that may kind of like cloud your judgment, or just put test your vibrational state of being and kind of have it lowered to kind of like self-doubts. And so for some of you, again, it's not an actual decision. It's just external energies, external negative energies. Some of them are intentionally trying to get at you. Some of them are unintentional, that kind of, make you feel pulled back from where you are vibrationally, just, knocked you down a few notches. And for some of you, you might feel, confused and unsure on how to lift yourself back up, or almost feeling unable to lift yourself back up. But this too shall pass. You will find your center again. You will spring back. You will be fine at the end of all of this. And not only that, but I feel like this is going to aid you in your transformational process. Keep that in mind. It's going to help you to shine brighter at the end of the day. Okay? So that is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. All right, those of you that chose number 2, this Crystal Garden Buddha Head Crystal Garden. What is the energy coming in for you? Let's take a look. What is the energy coming in for you? You guys have number 5. So to clarify the Goddess card, we've got these 2 cards here. So a lot of you guys have been working on healing. You've been on a healing journey. And I feel like you guys have become a lot stronger. I'm really feeling like you guys have become a lot stronger. You've learned how to manifest. You've learned how to manipulate energy. And some of you quite literally have learned how to heal with your hands. But I'm almost feeling here, looking at your block and the current energy coming in, not the block, but like maybe a challenge. Some of you might find yourself amongst competitive people. Some of you might find yourself amongst people who have inner conflict within themselves, so they go around creating conflicts with others. So I see you being challenged. I'm really feeling like you guys might be challenged, and it's almost like that feeling of like, you know, like a frog in your throat, that feeling of like unable to speak your truth. So your challenge may be unable to speak your truth, and also just looking at your challenge cards with the Five of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, your challenge is going to be to look at the beauty in the current energy you find yourself in. Because for some of you, you might have financial struggles. For others of you, you might feel emotionally abandoned. And then there's another group of you that might feel rejected or like the outcast, like you don't fit into some group you might find yourself in. But your challenge is going to be looking at the blessing within the storm and also finding the eye of the storm as well. That's going to be your challenge, but I do feel like you will overcome this challenge with this being your main card here, your main energy, which is a card of strength. I do feel like this, whatever energy you find yourself in, is going to help you overcome this, because it's almost like this energy you find yourself in is going to help you to appreciate the goodness in your life. But also it's going to help you to find the goodness in the darkest places. And your strength will be tested here. Your throat chakra will be tested. So someone's like, it's almost like someone wants to shut you up. That kind of energy. But I feel like you will conquer this energy. For some of you, it's just someone who's competitive and possibly jealous of you. For others of you, you might actually be witnessing other people going through some sort of conflict with people. It's almost like some of you might witness other people around you, or one person in particular, being challenged by a group of people that you guys are around. And it's almost like you might feel like rejected, like both of you. It might be you and another person feeling rejected, or it might just be you feeling rejected or emotionally abandoned. But whatever the case is, you will come out stronger at the end of the day and more grateful for the good things in your life after this experience. Okay, guys? Let me just pull one last little card here for you and see whatever message you need to hear. What is the message you need to hear? And 2 came out. Wow. You guys have the Beloved and Sophia. 2 very, very beautiful cards here. Okay, and Sophia says, someone dear to you needs your love and support at the moment, perhaps even your forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements, let it all go and make up. Deep down, you both know that you love each other. Life is too short to waste. Adopt a loving attitude, for love will heal all things. Honor and respect each other's differences. Individuality is sacred. You are both beautiful souls. Through love and forgiveness, a world of infinite possibility and contentment awaits you. So I am feeling that you guys are going to be called to forgive those who harm you, forgive those who, for they know not what they do. Let's see here. That doesn't mean to allow negative treatment to continue. That doesn't mean to allow abuse to continue. But you are being called to forgive and to not allow for other people's low frequencies to take you out of a loving frequency, because the highest frequency is that of love. Now for the Beloved. It says, your heart is open and full of love, and because of this, magical blessings are drawn to you. If you are single, a loving relationship will soon be formed, which will transform your life. If you are already in a relationship, then your relationship is about to deepen and also be transformed in some way. Love is a timeless state through which all is spiritually interconnected. You will soon feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for life through your relationship with your beloved. Valuable insights are gained and you each bring out the best in one another. Love is the gateway to an endless universe where the light of 1 billion stars forever glows through one eternal spirit. So these are so hand in hand with each other, and it's only confirming that I feel like whatever this is, if you're in a relationship and you're going through some sort of like negative energy, or you're just surrounded by negative people, this is only going to strengthen the connection between you and your beloved. But I do feel like there is forgiveness being called upon. It could be forgiving your partner. It could be forgiving these people, or both. Forgiveness is being called upon. But I do feel these are your main cards here. So the main energy coming in for you, regardless on the challenge, which might feel big in the moments, but ultimately you will end up healing through love, through forgiveness. You will find your strength and you will be healed. So ultimately it's a positive card. I see more love emanating from you. I see you embracing more love within yourself and becoming stronger, just having more strength. All right, so that is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You have an enchanted day. All right, those of you that chose number 3, let's take a look. Okay, let's see. Number 3, what is your message? What is the energy coming in for you? Wow, I literally just pulled this card. You guys have number 5, the Goddess. So strength is coming in for you. Gratitude for what you have is coming in for you. And look at the sun. Look at that powerful sun behind her. So I just see you guys just, reaping your rewards here. So I see success here. Literally the last group had that same exact card, so I was pretty stunned when that came out. Let's see what possible challenges you may be facing. Any possible challenges, if any? Wow. Okay, so those of you who picked this card, please watch the last one. Watch number 2, because the same clarifier was here on the bottom of the deck. The 5 of Wands. There were 2 other ones that I pulled out, but this was on the bottom of the deck that I didn't even pull, but it was there. So we've got the 5 of Wands and the Devil. So I do feel that there is a large obstacle here, and for some of you it could be a Capricorn individual. It doesn't mean it has to be. For others of you, you could be a Capricorn individual. But again, the signs don't always matter. I'm seeing that for some of you, you could actually be facing someone who could be aggressive towards you. It could be passive aggressive. It could be, outright aggressive. For some of you, it could become quite intense. I'm actually feeling like some of you might even get into a physical altercation. That one, I don't feel like it's going to happen for most of you, but for some of you, a few, it's really intense like that. So your challenge is, I'm feeling this conflicting, some sort of conflict between you and another person or other people. That's it's other people's energies, low frequency energies, challenging you. So your challenge is being challenged by other people. So let's see what your advice here is. Wow, your advice is to not play their games. Don't play stupid games, because you will win stupid prizes. Walk away from that which doesn't serve you. I'm feeling like you guys might be surrounded by people who have very, very little love in their hearts, especially, or at least in regards to you. You're being asked to walk away from those individuals, or individuals that might tempt you. For some of you, it could be temptation. And it's almost like men fighting over a woman is what I'm feeling for some of you. So if you're the man fighting over a woman, don't fight over a woman. If it's meant to be, it shall be. And aggression isn't going to help you. If you're a woman with men fighting over you, walk away from that scenario and just stay far away from that, because it's just drama, it looks like. But anyway, so you're being called to walk away from that which doesn't serve you, and try to have as much distance as you can between yourself and people who bring you down. And don't shut off your emotions. If you're the one being triggered, if you're being triggered emotionally, which I'm feeling a lot of you may be, by someone's aggression or passive aggression, or, you know, just negative energy directed at you intentionally. This is very intentional. Don't shut off your emotions, you know, just stay connected to your emotions, but stay grounded and centered, and let these energies flow through you, you know, and not get stuck within you. Like, just feel them, like acknowledge them, but release them at the same time. Release any negative energy directed at you. But I'm also feeling like, don't take it personally, because people doing that to you are very conflicted within themselves. So we can, you know, feel sorry. We can send them off with love. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I see that you will be stronger and more grateful for the people who do care about you in your life. You will be stronger at the end of this, okay? Let's pull one last card for you. What do you need to hear overall? What do you need to hear? You guys have the secret. And let's see. And it says, someone will soon confide in you, and the information they divulge may shock or disturb you. You may feel torn between the loyalties you have for two people, and this creates a dilemma for you. What is the right thing to do? Should you divulge the information or stay silent? In your heart, you will know. Ultimately, you must be true to yourself, for only in doing so can you be true to others. Revealing the truth will definitely cause upheaval, but eventually, as things settle down, your honesty and courage will be appreciated. Don't dwell on feelings of guilt. Express what is in your heart, for a hidden blessing is in store for all. As a result of the coming events, both you and others will feel a sense of relief. There are positive results for all concerned. However, these can only be actualized through your courage and love. I'm actually feeling, for some of you, it's almost like I'm hearing the cat's going to be out of the bag. Like, the cat's out of the bag. Someone that you trusted and confided in, I feel, has possibly been gossiping about some of you. This is only going to be for some of you. And the cat's going to come out of the bag. You're going to see that person for who they really are, and for how they really view and feel about you. So the blessing here is that you're going to have clarity, and you're going to be grateful that you're going to see this person for who they really are. For others of you, I'm feeling that you should make sure that whatever you say with love. Be impeccable with your word. Make sure that it's true. Make sure that it's not something you're saying out of spite or to cause hurt or pain or just to gossip. So make sure to be impeccable with your word. Okay? That is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose number 4, what is energy coming in for you? Oh, this one flung out. Okay. You guys have number 1, the theme. All right, so you guys are going to have strong mental clarity here, okay? Strong mental clarity. And let's go ahead and clarify this card. So the energy coming in for you is some of you will be setting stronger boundaries. But most of you, I just see you expanding your awareness, your clarity becoming greater. And I see you just becoming a wiser individual. Let's see what your challenge or possible blocks may be, if any. Okay. Interesting. I'm getting a few different messages. For some of you, we've got the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands here. And on the top of the deck, we've got the Tower card. So this clarity that you're going to be obtaining could be earth-shattering, an intense revelation. And even for some of you, uncovering some sort of deception that has been hidden for a while. So for those of you that are going to be uncovering some deception, it's almost like you're going to find out about somebody's true character. And that's going to really hurt. And that's going to really shatter your perception of them and your perception of your reality. And again, with the Eight of Wands, it's almost like it's going to suddenly like become clear. Like suddenly, instantaneously, you're going to have this clarity. And it's going to be a bit shocking. I really do feel like it's going to be some sort of truth that's going to be shocking will be revealed here to you. Let me see what your advice card is. Your advice is the Four of Pentacles. Your advice is to hold your cards close. Don't overshare. Don't overshare your thoughts. Don't overshare your plans. And make sure you save your money. Budget for your future. And again, with the Four of Coins, your advice is to set strong boundaries, which I see you guys will be doing here inevitably. Okay, let me pull another card for you. What is it that you need to hear from this deck? You've got two cards from this deck. You've got Love and the Messenger. And it says, you will soon find yourself shining brightly, and as such, you attract much admiration and attention from others. Our universe was born through a superluminous explosion of light. In an instant, it expanded from a tiny point to span billions of light years in every direction. You too are about to experience a rapid expansion which brings increased recognition in your field of work or study. You will soon be looking over the horizon as you travel to far and distant lands. Be grateful for all the new experiences that are about to come your way, and for all that you accomplish. Enjoy each moment, yet remain humble and grateful. For in doing so, you will attract even greater support from others. You are a beacon of light and hope, a source of great inspiration for many who cross your path. Go forth in love and light. Wow, that's beautiful. So a lot of good things are actually coming from this. So what I'm mainly, and then on the top of the deck here, we've got the Nine of Cups after I shuffled it again. Emotional fulfillment. I see a wish coming true at the end of this, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be seeing people for who they really are. So with this expansion and awareness, you're going to be able to see who the people in your life, you're going to see people for who they really are. Mask will be lifted. And that's something that I've been feeling a lot lately with this energy. People's true intentions and true selves will be revealed. So that's positive ultimately. And I see you setting boundaries in regards to these people. And these are really like selfish people who only care about themselves and will hurt others in the process of obtaining what they want. And, they'll steal, they'll lie, they'll cheat, they will deceive. And, they'll steal and they'll sneak out in the middle of the night and steal kind of energy. So I see that you're going to disassociate yourself with those types of people. And in doing so, it's almost like you're going to be like getting rid of that lower frequency energy from your life, which was in your life by having these lower frequency people in your life. For some of you, you might not even be interacting with these people. For some of you, it's like, you need to cut the cords, set those healthy boundaries, and this will help you to just move forward swiftly into much more positive energy and wish fulfillment here. And then let's see here with the Love card, it says, a beautiful relationship will soon develop. This relationship will continue to grow for many years to come, and endless blessings will stem from it. Appreciate and savor each moment together, and always keep the flame of love alight in your heart. For love is a magnet. You cannot help but attract love when you have love in your heart. If you're already in a meaningful relationship, then your relationship will deepen, provided you're always open with each other and are receptive to one another's needs. Always express any insecurity you have with your partner, and you will find that your relationship continues to strengthen. So ultimately, you guys have blessings upon blessings upon blessings entering your life, and mainly in love. And it doesn't have to be just romantic. It can be romantic, but I'm feeling like I just see you guys vibrating from a place of love and attracting other people who are also vibrating from a high frequency place of love, and just uniting in this beautiful utopia. And I just see a lot of wish fulfillment. Some of you, part of that wish fulfillment is moving or traveling. I don't know, just a sudden, swift change. And that sudden, swift change for a lot of you will be disassociating yourself from dishonest people. Dishonest people, or just people you can't trust. Okay? I just see you guys creating stronger boundaries for yourself. Okay? All right, that is your pick a card reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day.